Hey y'all, it's a cup of conversation
where we have conversations worth having.
I'm your girl Coco.
And I'm your girl T.
And it's a Drama King takeover.
Ooh.
That was pretty damn good.
That was good, man. We appreciate that, man.
We sure appreciate y'all doing our intro because we be trying to work on it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We do what we can when we can do it.
Yeah, it take us like 5 times, you know. That's y'all weakness, you know.
It be like that.
It really be like that, you know.
And we never in sync like that. So
never, ever. But it's
We
Ken, though. You know what I'm talking about? Double cup Ken.
My boy Ken in here.
I think
with
we
my
done
boy
mastered
Rob.
it.
Yeah.
Y'all, hey, the synchronization was fire.
We did
Very
It was
fire.
definitely fire.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, get my shirt. I don't know if y'all seen my shirt, man.
What they say?
Black women are perfect. Can you see it?
Period.
Hey,
Can we get a close up on
listen,
that? Can we
let me
get a
tell
close up
y'all.
on that? Go ahead, get him zoom in on that. Show him one more time,
Let me
Rob.
tell y'all something about Rob. This nigga he must got a
There we
camera
go.
in my closet
There
because
we go. He got
Hot
this.
brand.
swear to God,
That's good.
I got a shirt that says black women are the best or something like that. It's it was a black woman shirt.
Y'all need
You
a
know,
whole clothing line
and
about
I had
that.
set it down,
Yeah,
and I was
period.
like, I don't have nothing else to wear with it.
Man, we got
But
the same shoes
and
on. Y'all
he
can't
be,
see.
man, you know
Y'all
what I'm
can't
saying?
see.
I think he liked my style, and he was like, let me see what, but it's all good, though. It's all love, you know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
I like
that.
that.
You know how it
sure,
goes,
man.
So
Appreciate the black women, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate-
we love black women.
We
man.
love black
You know
women,
what I'm
man.
talking about?
Love
We
y'all
appreciate
too.
y'all,
You know?
man. Thank
we
y'all for
had
coming.
a little brief discussion about Valentine's Day last week.
Okay.
We were talking about what was the length of time it takes for you to and the limit or the amount of buying a Valentine's Day gift.
Mm-hmm.
They double teamed me, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like personally, it don't matter. Max them out as soon as you meet them.
Oh.
But
No, I was on the same way.
Me and Rob definitely had different
I feel like they,
views about
for real.
that. Because y'all was saying,
I thought you
both
was like
on the
that's
same-
crazy.
No.
y'all was
I
saying like,
said-
is it cool to get somebody a gift after 2 weeks? And I was
Yeah.
like, hell
What's
no.
wrong with that? 2 weeks. You meet somebody on the
Nothing is wrong with
first.
that.
You feeling them, and you finna max them out on Valentine's Day. Like, you
Yeah.
finna find out
That's
how I
cool.
feel about
That's
you
cool.
via these gifts.
No, we not finna max you
Kenny
out.
was like, don't even call me, don't text me because it
Yeah.
ain't even like that.
Don't
Don't buy
I
it.
think-
don't give me nothing after 2 weeks.
yeah.
I think you can. I think that's cool because I feel like you're setting the round for what it's gonna be. Like, this is my expectations of this relationship is for it to be long lasting. If you have already established that this is somebody that I like, I'm gonna set the bar at what it needs to be, so it can be able to stay there for the rest of the relationship. Like, I'm not gonna go in like, do I want to be with you for real? I ain't ready to show you what it. Like,
Let me give you a
no,
little
like,
bit of it.
and if it don't work, be a real nigga like I took my lick. That ain't work. Okay, moving on. Like,
But that's what I was saying, because you
agree
don't
with
have to
that
get.
statement, the taking your lick statement. But go ahead, Rob.
Well, real quick to your point, but that's what I was saying. So that's why I said don't say the word max them out. But what I was telling them is that, if I meet you on the 1st and the 14th come up and we've been talking, yes, I can give you a box of chocolate. It's some thought into it. We've been talking for these last. I might not know you enough to go full on crazy for you, but
what is full on crazy though?
I'm just like, because it was a 2-part question that he didn't say, because it
I
was
think
also.
I said, what was the first part?
The first question was, how much should you spend?
Yeah, how much did you spend on
Okay.
somebody?
You know what I'm saying?
The
You know what I'm
amount,
saying?
like,
Yeah,
it's
the
just-
amount.
Because some people put caps on it, put limit on it.
That's gonna
What's the second
depend
one?
upon what tax bracket you are in.
Yeah.
Same shit I said. It's about
Yeah.
your pockets.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
It's a number.
a number. It's a case by case basis, because I know they gonna always think, oh, that's women over there.
But you know they got that
won't.
$200
Man,
date, situation. Like, oh, you shouldn't be spending more than $200 on the first date. That was kind of
That's
how
the
I put
first
it.
date though.
Y'all,
Yeah,
it
but
costs
this the first
$200
Valentine's
to eat
Day.
at Papa Do's if you get a
Right
a
on.
appetizer.
But
Wait,
Rob
so-
said buying drinks is tricky.
Buying drinks is tricky.
So I said,
Buying drinks is,
ooh.
buying drinks is not tricking,
Rob.
But I like, hey, look at y'all face.
Because if you at the bar, like if this is how we meeting,
You
how
don't-
else I'm supposed to know you?
Because you ain't got a drink. You can eat. We ain't got a drink to have a
Well,
conversation.
we don't.
We ain't.
We don't.
eating
You know
and
what I'm
buying
saying?
food ain't tricking then.
That's not. I didn't say that. I
Okay,
said
okay.
I will buy you food all day long because my objective was to come here and eat and get to know you.
Yeah.
Once I start putting those drinks in, I'm tricking on
This
you.
man here, man.
I feel like
That
Hold on. But this the same dude that said after 14 days, getting a gift is no problem, but buying drinks is tricky.
That's
That's
crazy.
like-
That's
Make it
crazy
make
work.
sense, man.
Because you can get a five. Because you just said
man.
Papa Do's. You can get a $5 box of chocolate at Papa Do's. You're gonna get a drink for $16, $17. I don't know you enough for that.
If I respect you enough, I'm not gonna get you no cheap ass chocolates.
But you just said you ain't giving them nothing.
Yeah, because
So it
Them
don't even
Russell
matter.
Stovers be going off,
after,
man.
at our big old grown age we is right now, in 2 weeks, I'm just be real. You meet somebody on the first, realistically, you might have 3 to 5 meaningful conversations in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. We grown. We trying to get to know each other.
Yeah.
It ain't that kiddie high school early 20 shit where we talking every day on the phone of 5 or 6 in the morning. We got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, hey,
So as the women,
baby, you got life going on. I got life going on. After 2 weeks, we done had a few conversations. You don't need to get me nothing for Valentine's Day. I get it. I understand. Your birthday about to loop around. Mine about to loop around. We can revisit the conversations.
I think
Now, if y'all go out to dinner, understandable.
Yeah.
If y'all go out to dinner, okay.
but what's the
Obviously-
difference though? What's the difference? Why would you take her out to dinner?
I think
Because that's
that,
an opportunity to get to know somebody.
What's the
It's a
difference, Rob?
date.
Go ahead.
It's a date.
No, I'm asking. What? How is that different?
I think I'm having deja vu. But anyways, I think that I think Valentine's Day is more so about the thought of me just saying, okay, this is a nice gesture. Even if you have been together a long time, I don't even like, for me and my husband, like, Valentine's Day is not a day that we like, oh, I gotta do this extravagant thing for you. And that's my husband. So I feel like it's more so a gesture to show like a way to show like I love you. I do love you. I'm reminding you that I love you.
Yeah.
And so, or I care about you enough to say, hey, here, I was thinking about
And
you.
that's
Here you
what I was
go.
finna say. It goes
I don't
by,
think
like,
it's more so about like, spending a bag on somebody.
Yeah.
I think it's more so about
Okay.
just saying, I was thinking about you, whether I
Exactly.
love you or not, whether I like you a little bit. We in
Yeah.
proximity, we talking.
yeah.
So here's a gift.
Now, somebody in the comments made my point without even knowing, but I ain't even entertaining no more because
Well, who was it? Who
I
said
take-
it?
I don't know.
Don't
the
name
names,
drop.
but I take.
Yeah, name drop it.
I'm cool
Was it
enough to
Sue?
take my win in
it
silence
wasn't
and keep
Sue.
it moving.
Somebody
She
else.
said, if we been talking every day, and you don't tell me, Happy Valentine's Day. You don't text me on that day or whatever it is.
I know all I
need to know. I said that's crazy. You know all you need to know now. So never mind all the effort and the gestures that I made for 14 days straight.
Yeah.
But if I don't text you on that day, now you in your feelings. It's now you more so worried about the significance of Valentine's Day versus getting to know me
No,
and
it's
building a
because,
relationship.
From a woman's mind, it's a
Yeah.
lot of factors that go into that. Because if we are talking every day,
Okay.
and on the day that is catered to
Come on,
relationships
T.
and couples and talking, you don't hit me up. Well,
It's
who
a
the fuck
problem.
did you hit up?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And why
Like,
would
who-
you not? So
You know,
what makes
exactly.
today
Like,
different?
Unless
for
you
not
got a
to hit me
roster
up?
of hoes and somebody come priority
Exactly.
to
You
me.
don't have, but okay,
You can
but,
generically send a happy Valentine's Day. You
I'm
ain't even got.
telling you,
I can
Facebook-
send that to my daughter. So
But
why would you not?
but listen, but that's how women get caught up into the significance
It's not
of the
about.
day.
It's not
Because
about being caught up into the significance. No,
It's just the
you
thought
not-
and the
if you
thought
don't-
about it.
But listen though, listen to where I'm coming from. If there's you telling me now, that paints a picture that if you put no effort for all those days, but now you text me on that day, all is cool. That's crazy. That's
No,
backwards.
But I
we're
don't
not
think that's what
saying
she.
that.
But I don't
No.
think that's what
That's
she was
backwards.
saying though.
That's
I think
not
she
what
was
you-
just saying the fact of the matter is that if for 13 days straight
You've
we've
been
been talking
communicating.
Yeah.
and we've been communicating, and you feel like on the 14th that you don't even have to hit me up or anything like that, then that's crazy. That lets me
Yeah.
know then because like they just said, you must be talking to other hoes.
That's crazy.
I have a
The
question,
date may
though.
be-
It
the
ain't
date
even
may
about
not-
the other
the
hoes
date
for
may
me.
not
It's-
even be that important to that person. He may don't even.
That's what I
But
was
what
gonna
would-
say.
but-
Is
the
it-
day.
But what would you?
know what I'm saying?
But what would bring you to talk to this person for 13 days for the first 13 days? Then on Valentine's Day you don't say nothing.
I'm just saying in general. People talk every other day. Sometimes when y'all misstepping the whole basis of the argument. You're not talking about somebody that you know. You're talking about somebody that you met on February the 1st.
So then let me
2
ask
weeks
you-
ago.
But
That's
You
very
did better too.
different.
If I'm getting to know somebody, and then from a girl standpoint, if we are talking to somebody every day, like you make time for what you want to make time for, number one.
Right.
So the more I like you, the more I'm gonna text you. The
Facts.
more you responding to me, the more I feel like you feeling me too.
Mm-hmm.
On the 14th, if you don't hit me up, you either one got some kind of fear of commitment. Like what is it? What's the difference?
I don't
Like
think
we
it's
Fear
been
of
texting-
commitment.
But let me
Every
piggyback.
day,
Let me
like,
piggyback off what he just
Fear
said.
Are
of
you
though.
scared of that
commitment.
day or something? Do you feel like I feel like if you text me Happy Valentine's Day, this mean like we gonna
got
get a
married.
real bad.
Yeah, like,
like
what
I
do you
don't
think?
think-
he
But
need to put a ring
But
on
let me
it. Time
hold
out.
on. Let me piggyback off what he said though. He said at our big age,
Big age.
right?
Right.
So then at your big age, if you talking to this person for 13 days straight, then you should already know what your intentions are. You feel me? You
Yeah.
should already know.
I said when I use
Oh,
our
yeah.
big age as a reference, I said you may not even talk to them every day in that 14 days.
But I'm just saying, still, period. If we put an age bracket on it, you should know if you talking for serious commitment and you meet somebody on the first day of February, and y'all, because obviously they did enough to keep sparking your interest for you to keep talking
keep
to them
responding.
every
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
You feel me? So it is nothing wrong with going ahead and saying, well, I don't know where this might go, but within this little bit of time frame, just to show my appreciation, and I know the significance of this day, I'm gonna make sure that hey, listen, I'm just showing you, like, you feel me, like.
I don't think it should
I
matter.
don't,
So
have, I, it don't
Valentine-
ma- I don't have to get you a gift.
I don't think it
I can
should
take you
matter.
out to dinner and I can front the
Right.
bill.
Why should it
and
matter?
we can
Either
use-
way, it's
something-
either way you can still say Happy Valentine's Day, or you can show some type of
I'm buying cars on Valentine's Day.
yeah. Because if you meet on the first, let's take this first. This first is on a
Yeah.
Saturday. On a Saturday, I'll give you till Thursday. You know if you want to talk to this person past Thursday, and that's giving you 6 days.
Yeah.
In the first 6 days, you know whether if you have intent, you grown, like you say, at our big age, you're dating with the expectation that is gonna go into something long term. Then you're gonna know by 6 days, this is somebody that I could potentially talk to longer than 2 months,
Yeah.
3 months. So I can get this person more than 90 days.
You can.
We really stressing these people out.
You know you want to entertain them.
You know.
So why not just say
Standards
you
way
tell
too
your
high.
daughter,
At
you
my
tell
big
your
age,
kids
I ain't
Happy
entertaining
Valentine's
that.
Day.
Ooh.
But now we talk. That's a whole different area, though.
Okay.
No, it's not. Just saying it or just being able to buy something for a person that you obviously you didn't been with this person. Let's like say 7 days. You didn't talk to this person for 7 days. Why not just say, oh, here's a car, here's some chocolate.
Not a Chanel bag.
Yeah. Or let's
that's
go
what
out
I'm
to
saying.
dinner.
Why it
Let's
can't
go
be a
see a
Chanel
movie.
bag, though?
I mean, it could be. If
What's
that's
wrong
That's
with the
your
Chanel
tax rate.
bag?
That's why I said
Well,
dinner is fine. That's a date. That's an opportunity.
Why
to
are you making the
continue
two so different though?
To get,
That's what I'm saying. What's the difference?
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
So- so we
you
talking about
said drinks-
materialism
You
then,
said
right?
drinks
Yeah.
was tricking.
We talking about materialistic
Yeah.
things then.
I said drinks was tricking, but this
Okay.
is but we still talking about the
So
first
you-
day
so
when
how-
if I'm going on a date for the
No,
Don't
no.
buy
we
them trick.
we didn't know because at that time we didn't put a time frame on it. We just said drinks was tricking. If I know you and that whole episode was based off like first date, wasn't that we was on the first date?
You contradicting yourself.
No, I wasn't because that
That
was
was
the first
first
date.
date.
Because if
It was first
buying
date.
somebody drinks is tricking, then getting a gift for Valentine's Day is crazy.
How?
Hold on, well,
Figure
let
out how
Coco.
you set apart a date.
Coco,
and a
what
gift.
you was gonna say?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She
Okay,
was finna
so
feed off
you
of him.
saying taking somebody to dinner is fine on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what would be the difference in saying I got you some flowers, a card, and a box of chocolate? What would be the difference?
Because gifts are monetary things. A date is something you're using to get to know somebody. We're going out. We're engaging in a conversation. We getting to know each other. We talking. We're dating. This is courtship.
Right.
I don't have to buy you a gift without even really knowing who you are.
So okay, so say for instance, what if you just took her the candy in a card and said, hey, happy Valentine's Day, I don't really have time to take you anywhere.
Yeah.
Could that happen? Like, can you replace that? Because I'm feeling like you saying that a gift is not warranted to somebody you don't know.
Ooh.
is in my opinion is not.
But
Well,
I feel like this. But
well,
I feel
that's-
like that's even. Hold on, my
opinion,
bad.
it's
I don't think that.
I feel like it's even.
I'm sorry. I asked the lady in the comments if after 2 weeks that same dude needs to borrow some money, you would look crazy at him. That's a monetary object.
No, because let me say this.
Thank
I
you,
I ain't
T.
gonna lie, my man.
I like the pondering, T.
My
No,
man,
hold
on.
my man.
I like the pondering.
It's gonna depend on how much money.
I want you to
It's
say
gonna
that
depend.
again. I
I
want him
like
to
the
say that
pondering.
again.
I
It's gonna
said
depend
We gonna
on
go
how
back.
much money. Because I'm at the same token, I'm not telling you to go out and buy this girl no $200, $300 gift. I'm saying, hey, here's a car, here's something. But if that same man turn around and say, can I borrow $40? So let me tell y'all this. So let me give a little story time real quick.
Let's go.
My husband, when I first met him, we were just friends, right? We were just friends.
I would hope
he
y'all
was
was.
the weed man, right?
Ooh.
And so I knew he had money. I knew it was
know.
already said he had a little money. He had a house. We was in college. He had, instead of us, he stayed in the dorm. He was staying in the house. Like he had his own house.
Yeah.
He had 2 cars. So he had money, right?
Yeah.
One day, randomly, he had brought me some weed, right? And he was like, hey, we had been talking for probably like 3-4 weeks now at this point. Kind of liking each other, you know, da-da-da. And so he was like, hey, can I borrow like $40? And with no hesitation, I was like, yeah.
But was
But
this
y'all
pre?
had already
Was
had
this
a
pre
relationship.
Big Mama era or post Big Mama era? Because
This
it
is
makes
pre.
a difference.
This is
pre.
pre.
This is
But y'all
pre
had
Big
our-
Mama era.
but
But if
today-
you was in a Big Mama era,
We had
you wouldn't
not
have
had a
gave him
relationship.
that
I'm
money.
not saying, but I'm not
Don't-
saying, I'm not
Y'all
saying
was
like.
You said
but-
y'all was already friends.
But y'all was already
No,
friends.
we was already friends. I had only in the time that he asked me that, we had only known each other for like 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So-
I think what
a month.
separates this
Pretty much.
is
Yeah.
Come on.
the need and the want. Like I want to give you this because I want you
Talk
to
that.
like.
That's
something.
what I was
I
on.
want
That's
you
the
to,
point.
you
That's
know,
exactly what I was on, and that's what I was
if
saying.
you need $40,
Talk that exactly.
I didn't want to give you that.
And that's what I said in the
now
comments.
you becoming an obligation
Yes.
before I even
Exactly.
committed to wanting to
Exactly.
be, that locked in with you. That
Well-
I don't want to be responsible for you yet.
Exactly.
So
You
here
know
goes-
what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah.
But
So-
I'm just doing
but I
this out
did
of
it-
appreciation for who
Yeah,
you
like,
are, for what
exactly.
I've seen so far. You feel me?
Yeah.
And because I know it's Valentine's Day. Like,
Right,
come on.
right,
Like,
right.
like y'all said, like you gonna give your kid, you gonna say Happy Valentine's Day to your mama and everybody.
Your coworker.
But
I'm just
you've
talking
been
about,
talking
like-
to, you feel me? You've been, and like I said, I think you also are. I
too
just want
much
to
on
say
the gift.
you putting too much on it, because I was gonna say, in a sense of, why would you take her on a? I feel like a female would be a little bit more like ecstatic and feel like it's gonna go somewhere, because you say, oh, you probably just you're entertaining
Because
the
you put some
idea,
thought into
but
it,
you going
probably.
on a whole date on Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. A whole date is gonna be more than just a box of chocolate.
Exactly.
If you gonna take me on a whole
You
date and
gonna
still
spend
don't know
way
what.
more money
I
than
get
that.
what you're
But
saying
it's
though,
still-
because
but
you benefiting
that
out of the
significance-
date.
That significance means more, in my opinion,
Yeah.
in a 2-week time frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if we already have if we already have a relationship,
Why you can't do both?
That's different. If we already have a relationship.
it's
I'm
rules
just
and
saying, it's
regulations,
just-
baby.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Mind
though.
y'all in the
It's
audience.
rules
This
and
is
regulations
not
to
coming
ours.
from the perspective of a nigga who ain't got nobody. I'm married. I've been with my woman for going on 15 years.
Talk it.
This not no perspective of a nigga who out here dating. This is a perspective of a nigga who been there.
Clock that T,
So
daddy.
I'm
No,
just
I
saying.
don't agree
For
though.
them
I
niggas
just
that
feel like
dating.
you should be able to
Why you talking so
give
loud?
somebody something without them having known them along it. Because okay, say for instance, you gift her something on Valentine's Day. Who's to say, okay, y'all, you like to give? Oh, I wanted to go out and let's talk a little bit more. You could go out on the 15th and say you can go out and learn about that person or talk and get to know that person. So you ain't got to take away one to give the others.
I just don't know why you can't do
You
both.
don't-
Why
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
why
get her
I
a
say you
$5 box of chocolate?
You don't have
and
to
still
not-
take her to Papa
But
Do's.
you don't have to not do both. But see, your reasoning, Rob, don't match what you saying, because you also said buying drinks is tricking.
Because we're
Okay,
talking
well, look.
about from the 15. We're talking about two different things though.
Yeah,
We're
that's
talking
true.
about
You're
the
talking
first,
about
the
the
first
first
day.
date.
Hold on,
And we talking about 14 days in.
Listen,
Like,
after 14 days in, you may have only been on one first date, bro. What where are you living in when you going on a date every other day with one person? That's
We
crazy.
going on a
can do
date
that.
48
How do you
hours
not
after
do
we
that?
meet. We on a date.
We talking about a we
Let's
talking about a
wrap this
real.
shit up.
it's
I need to know
also-
by Friday if I'm gonna be with
but
you.
it's also
No,
too.
for
It's,
real.
it's,
What is you
exactly.
talking
It's
about?
also too.
Being
It's also
I'm
too.
completely against that.
A person can spark your interest to where you want to see them again and go on another date.
Yeah.
You can go on a date on Wednesday and then Friday go on another date.
Yeah.
And it ain't always got to be a date where you spending money. You
Well,
feel me?
check
It's
this
just
out.
a time. We can send a car date. You know what I'm saying?
telling
Like,
y'all, we are adults and we busy, but we make time for what
A fact.
Yeah,
we
we
make
do.
time.
We do make
I'm
time
telling
for
you,
we
you
but-
really, especially as a woman, if men, this my little piece of advice for the ones that
Let's
be
go.
asking y'all for money and all that other stuff. If she really like you, dog, she'll give you the money. Like,
Facts.
she,
Yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
will be
That's how
on
I
the
feel it
phone
was.
with you
Like,
every
I
day
had
of the
already
week.
established within that 2 to 3 weeks that this is a good person. Whenever I call, if I didn't needed something, he done came. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't no bum nigga. He don't. I know he don't. I really kind of feel like I don't think he need this money, but I don't want to be the female that feel like you can receive but you can't give.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
so
like-
that was my thing about
That's
it.
very-
Like,
But like
That
you
is
just
very
said though,
important.
like you just said, in that span, you done needed something, he done came through. So basically, what you're doing is reciprocating.
Yeah.
We talking about somebody you are
But
getting
it's been time that I done took
to
L's.
know.
I'm talking about complete L's on men. Like,
Yeah, we all, we all have
so
took L's
that's
on
what
the
I'm saying.
the
Like, you
other
just gotta
person.
charge it to the game. It is
Okay,
what
so-
it is. Like, you feel like you might be taking a huge L by buying a gift, but like, we done took L's by messing with certain dudes or giving them something
On the
and,
first
you
night.
know.
So is
And
it?
it don't always gotta be money. You could
Yeah.
just put a thought into it and just make something. You feel me? Like
If
you
they're
can
not
ar-
materialistic, which is going to be my next point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because what about
Man, your
does,
grown ass ain't never made no female a Valentine's.
is
Day
it going?
gift.
Who, me?
Is it
I'm
going to
not
matter?
saying me. I'm just saying. I'm
But
just
look-
saying that y'all keep putting money on it.
Yeah,
Like you're
hold on,
saying,
Daddy.
buy something.
No, yeah, we keep putting on money on it because everybody gonna put money on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna matter. Like you can't show up with. I'm not trying to shit on your idea, Raw, but ain't nobody finna show with no little straw, circle joint with some crayons.
You never know.
I
though.
made this for
If
you.
it's
Or
like you don't
it
know.
ain't
You
even about,
don't
it ain't
know.
about that. You could have made a dinner. You could have made dinner.
That's
at
what
your
I'm
crib.
saying.
Like you could
But
have.
if you ask me in this day and age, in this big mama era, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like you have to show up because social media done made a standard to like your relationship got to look like this. So if you ain't buying a bouquet
we
of
not-
roses, they're not even roses no more. They
It's
putting
only on
honey. It's
social
got to be
media.
$100
Only
bills
on
now.
These hoes
Exactly.
still accepting
Hey,
y'all
man.
for exactly
Big
how y'all
mama,
come.
right?
Don't believe it.
Don't believe
She talk
it.
about she want a Birkin bag. She ain't going 50-50 on nigga. She ain't going 50 nothing because that nigga is sleeping on her couch and he playing the
Exactly.
game.
So are you
Exactly.
saying now here
and
today?
she hustling.
Are you saying that the materialistic things don't matter? Because we are under
No,
the
they
impression
matter.
saying they don't
They
matter.
matter.
we under the impression that materialism, like materialistic things, purses, cars, whatever you're gonna buy, like that's gonna matter. That's gonna give you a boost as far as brownie points are concerned because women do it to men.
Yeah.
Women will pick their man based on, like she was saying about before they was friends. Like he's that nigga. He got the bag, he got this, he got that, he got the third, blah blah blah. He gonna be on the top of the list before little Earl down here. He got the Corolla
Yeah.
with the hubcaps on it. You know what I'm saying? Versus my man that pulled up in the Benz, et cetera, et cetera. Right? I mean,
Also, with that like he's saying, that tends to play in people's decision too before
There
they
you go.
do something and lend out money or just say I'm gonna buy something. Oh yeah,
am I gonna give the money to Earl with the Corolla, or am I gonna go? Well, I'm gonna give him the money because he got the Maserati outside. I know I'm
If you
getting my
already,
money back.
if you
I
feel
know
like
I'm
somebody,
good for it.
if you feel like somebody is that nigga or that, woman, just off of appearance, because just keep it real. We all done been there. You do not know somebody 100%.
That's what I was
after
finna say.
after that short period of time, which is where I go to on buying stuff and all that. We don't have to do that because let's get to know each other. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it plays a factor. Niggas out here, you find a bad bitch, you niggas go to the end of the world and don't even know this girl for real.
That's me. When I like you, I love you. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
You know what I'm saying? Put a
And that's
name
what-
on it,
and that's
nigga.
what I told
Put a
him
name on it.
on
Niggas, you
Instagram.
talking about me.
That's how people get their heart broken in 2 weeks in a month.
Well, I
And
don't
you-
think you
and-
gotta
and
go
you-
to the end of the
I
world
don't
for
think you'll get
nobody.
heart
It's an
broken that
example.
fast.
You know
You know what I'm
just
saying?
example.
No,
It'll take a little while for me to
You
get
know what I'm saying?
heartbroken.
You don't have to
Like,
do too much.
versus just
Never,
losing
never
a-
do too much if you
losing
don't know
a- you know what I'm
nobody.
saying?
I
You
feel
know what I
like
wanna say.
you
Like
need-
Pokemon,
now
man.
that
Like,
time
come on,
person
man.
would
Catch 'em
have asked
all.
me for
Come on, watch it, man.
$400.
Yeah.
It would have been like, okay, so now we need to talk about why you don't have $400.
Exactly.
Like, what is going on? Is it something going
Bingo.
on? You
Bingo.
know what I'm saying? Because now I'm looking at as a man. Now I'm looking at
Financial decisions, really.
I've had those conversations with women. Like, I don't have a problem giving you money, but I'm more concerned that why I don't have gas money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The
Why
small
haven't-
shit.
That's why
It's
I'm
the
Why-
small details
Why
about
do
it.
you? Let's be real. Let's be real in here. Just like let's be real.
Yeah.
You asking me this? Can you send me $20 for gas or $40 for gas? Okay, I got $40. I got $400. But why don't you have it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
And
I'm broke if I don't give it to you.
And
you know
that's
what I'm
why I
saying?
feel like it go back to that social media just talk. Like, people not really out here looking for that. Like, okay, so it could be a girl that come from a household where her mom and them a lawyer, they drive these kind of cars. So she used to having these bags. She get her hair done. This is what her parents and her daddy and her mom and them did for her all her life. Yeah, she gonna cost a little more than the girl from,
Right.
from around the way that don't.
I can agree. I can agree with
That got the Honda or ain't got no car,
I can
or
agree
you know
with
what I'm saying. But the girl from around the way try to act like she want the same stuff, but really she will settle for the nigga that's flipping the burgers. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? She will settle for somebody who just doing okay, cause she only doing okay herself. That's all she know.
Yeah.
And,
Like-
and a lot of times niggas can spot the difference and don't even much realize because one not even gonna give you that chance.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not even gonna get that.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Kind of explain.
You're
Break
not
it
even
down
gonna
for me.
get.
I said this
and
on our show.
Give me some game.
You're not even gonna get that shot with somebody who is used to living up here.
I'm telling you.
If you ain't matching that or above that,
I
just
said
be
that
real.
on our show, like the Lori Harveys.
I'm a big
Like them certain girls, like you can look at them and you know you're not finna just come at them any kind of way. You
Yeah.
know you're not finna
Yeah,
buy them no
facts.
drink at the bar, or she gonna be like, nigga, I'm good. I can buy
Facts.
my drink, or you know what I'm
Damn.
saying. You're not gonna shoot at them certain girls.
And also, it's in our culture and it happens. Black women do not date men for potential if they are already up here.
So if
Yeah.
So you
They are
saying-
already
listen,
up
Wait
here.
a minute now.
No,
Black women
that's
do not.
Ooh.
not all,
what?
not
I
all,
ain't
but
gonna say
majority.
all,
For this
but
one.
you know,
Majority,
if I
it's a
had to
high
put a
class
percent-
majority.
If I had to put a percentage on it, I'm gonna say 95 or better. Y'all, black women don't date men.
I
with-
gotta disagree to that one.
disagree with that.
Y'all
a black
grandmas
man, a
been
black,
saying-
a black man
hold on.
will reach down and bring a black woman.
Exactly.
Up
I
before a
seen
black
I
woman
seen
reach
I
down
seen
and bring
I
a
seen
black
one
woman
that
don't
said
believe
I
it.
seen hold
No.
on. I
'Cause
seen
our
a post that
percentage-
said a man will get on his shit and
Man,
find a
y'all
wife and all of that. A woman to get on her shit and then get single.
That y'all going off
No,
of social media.
But
Look
that's
at the
but that's
age.
social
Look
media
how
and that's
long
real
our
life too
grandmas-
though. What we deal with.
Look at how long our grandma stayed
That's
with
different
them broke-
times.
Man, but even
We all-
Even in this
Yeah,
time.
even in
huh?
this time, it's still women sitting around with people that they know they
Let
should
me
have
say
been
this.
left.
Me and mama talk about this all the time.
Okay.
Women with success be the women with the lowest self-esteem. They be with men just to say they got a man.
You think so?
I know so. With me and mama always talk about this. It be lawyers. You be thinking like, why she going through the stuff
Well,
she
either that
going
or they
through?
single.
Yeah, either they single because so they just got out of a bad situation where they was letting a nigga do this, and that, and the third, or they with somebody that's doing this, that, and the third, and you thinking like, you got all this, you pretty, you got all this money going on. Like, why would you be with a man that's doing this XYZ? I think y'all looking at it from the social media lens. In reality, we be amongst these same women that you be like, dang, this woman got it going on. She got this, that, and she be with a nigga that don't have half of what she got going on.
I'm
Just
talking
to
about
say
it.
she got a man, just to say she's sleeping next to a man at
You
night.
could hear some of her stories and be like, "Bitch, really?
Like
You
you
are
doing all
really
that?
I can
Knowing
call
that?
somebody now
Like-
and give you a whole story about a woman. She take her nigga out on trips. She was at his house, sleep. She woke up to her the nigga outside with his baby mama in the car,
Lord.
sitting outside in the car talking. And she went outside to the car and said, "Everything okay?" And he said, "Yeah." And she went back in the house because she
Man.
want a nigga that
Girl,
bad,
you
and she
just
got
triggered
all
me.
the money and. You like it
But
be crazy.
I wouldn't put up with
going
no
on.
shit
Also,
like that,
let me
right?
tell you what.
Oh, not me.
Let me
No,
tell you.
'cause
Hell
what is
no.
you doing?
Hell
Why
nah.
y'all out here?
A lot of stuff with a lot of things with our community also is too. You can have the money and all the success and all, you can have everything from here and beyond. But if you don't have, in our eyes, if you don't have the looks to match it, you might as well be broke
Damn.
just to be 100.
For women, you say that's how women are?
That's
Hit it
how
one
our
more
culture
time.
is.
I don't know because
That's
I
how
feel
our
like
culture
that's
is.
more of a man thing because women will date an ugly man before a man
Talk
will
about
date an ugly woman.
No,
about
no,
it.
but some
That's
women.
true.
Talk about
That's
it.
That's true.
some
And
women
we can
type.
talk
Some
about
women
weight.
like ugly niggas.
But that's
No,
because
no,
of,
no,
that's,
I've heard somebody say this out their own
Low
mouth.
maintenance.
but
I like
but
ugly
women would do
niggas.
but
I've
women
heard
would do
people
that
say
but
that.
women
Still think Chris Brown
It's
fine?
fine. Exactly.
I understand.
Hey,
That's
would
true.
rather
We know
Chris-
what a fine nigga look like,
Yeah.
whether we dating them niggas or not.
I get that.
No. And for this, another thing, men will not date a woman because she's big or out of shape, but a woman love a teddy bear nigga.
Because you ain't
It's a different standard.
A woman,
Teddy bears,
a
man.
woman, a man know from the rip. A man don't care how you being treated. If she ain't what you like, and she don't look a certain type of way, you ain't gonna go for it.
Yeah.
But also, I was in that same breath. If we see Ruben Studdard out here walking right now with the baddest beat, you gonna look at them and you gonna say she with him because of his money. That's the first thing you gonna say.
I mean,
No, I ain't gonna say that ain't the first thing I'm gonna say.
I'm just being real.
I think
our
that's
culture,
our
culture gonna say
from a
that.
man's
I can see what
standpoint,
you mean.
he's
You know what I'm
100%
saying?
They probably
right.
would, but I wouldn't.
Because
but
you see just,
For the
and we
majority,
see
you
that,
said.
and women would do that. As long as they got a support system, as long as they got a bag to hold,
Yeah.
a nice car to drive. It don't really matter what the guy looks like that's providing it.
Yeah.
That's what a
know what I'm
whole.
saying?
That's what a whole dating honestly, that's where the whole dating older men culture come from. A nigga
Right.
that's taking care of you that got money.
Uncle Earl,
If
baby.
you see a 70-year-old man out here with a
Oh,
25,
you went too
30-year-old.
You see people marry into these
I know
older
what you mean,
guys.
though. I know what you mean.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
You
true.
see
I
it,
agree with
and
that.
It's both sides. Two things can be true.
Yeah, that is
We
true. But I do
materialistic.
think that
We materialistic.
more
We all
than
is.
times
They-
than
they-
not,
they
men
just-
are more like on the looks, what somebody look like, what they got before they approach them versus women. Like women will give you a conversation before they say, "Nah, I ain't talking to him because he got this, that, and the third on him."
And
You know
then
what I'm saying?
goes to,
Like,
women not idolizing the material shit as much as men do. I think men like, and it goes down to as small as like we can wear fake jewelry and y'all can't type shit. Like
Yeah.
men think that like the material shit and the look of shit that outweighs like, cause you know we go on emotion
Exactly.
like.
But in the same,
If
in
you
the same
sweet
breath,
and you taking care of our emotions,
Why you watching it like that?
I really don't care.
Fuck about
You know what I'm saying?
So-
I could damn near give a damn what you
G-shot.
look like if you taking care of my emotions.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
sweet.
You
I
may
feel
For real?
love.
Yeah,
But for
because
real,
women,
though.
because women like
Yeah.
men don't
Damn.
because men majority of
finna
men are
trade
not
this
talking to
Mercedes
women
in.
for because majority of men are not talking to women for security.
But-
They're talking to them
if you-
because
if you even
of how
get-
they
if
look.
you even
Yeah.
talk to a woman, if you even get with a woman because of what you have and you think that she like you because of what you have, that ain't gonna
Lame.
last. That ain't gonna
Yes.
last because already she looking for you
Because
looking
you're
for you
opening,
at a
you're
way
opening
that
that door for
Yeah.
that though.
But
You're,
see,
you're
in
opening
the-
that door.
In the situations y'all are talking about, I think y'all are talking about a woman who got with a man and she ended up making more than him and he ended up being a broke one. I just don't feel like that's the case for a woman who started out with money and now I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna meet and date and be with a broke nigga.
I don't. I'm in full
It's
agreement
not
with
even
you.
about
I'm in
being
agreement with that.
dating, being
I'm,
with a
I'm
bro-
agreeing with
You know, you ain't like now. Oh, now he don't got money. Now he ain't
Nah,
shit.
it
But
ain't
when y'all first met, that nigga was up.
Right on.
And now
I
you
think-
just
and that's how society
you
is.
just dealing with the nigga that you done
That's
fell in
how that
love
didn't
with
happen.
and
No.
been with now.
Right.
You
I'm
ain't
telling
reached
y'all.
down and grab
Nah,
reached
'cause
down and
women-
grabbed that nigga out the
Having a
gutter.
Betty
go
Ray
off
ain't say
time.
this for no reason. Having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. I'm telling you, women want a man. They don't care how it come. A lot of women, not all women, a lot of women, especially successful women, because although they might have the success, the degrees and stuff, they be having a lower self-esteem and they feel like, oh, I can't really get no man that's doing this, and the third.
Why?
So I don't know why they think that, because I feel like you can. Like, I be confused myself. Like I said, me and mom, we be trying to ponder like
But
you.
women
They
even
feel
like
like
even like
emotions.
light skinned pretty girls, like the pretty women, they be
Yeah.
the women that be getting done the worst.
Yeah.
In real
Oh, they
life,
do you the rest. They ain't shit.
Yeah,
He
man,
knows.
You ain't shit.
You love your light skin, huh? That's why
Girls
you
are
chase some
drugs.
chocolate
It don't
bags.
matter. Whatever they look.
I love
like.
all women, man.
Girls
All
are
black
drugs,
women.
man. You know.
I
So
just feel like women, like it's
But
a
y'all
lot
might
of,
be coming operating from a space because y'all are both in
they
relationships
finna
and you're married, right?
they finna clean y'all up in
Yeah.
the comments.
Yeah,
That's
so-
what
Yeah,
y'all
but
do.
at
it's
the
being
same
around
it might be
successful
different.
women.
Women, we go off of emotion. So, like she said, like having a man is better than having no man. To a
She
lot
said
of
having a
women.
piece of man is
Yeah.
better than
Yeah,
no man.
any
That's crazy.
part of them.
That's a
I'm
bar.
telling you.
But
whoa.
even-
We gonna put that on
Betty,
a shirt.
Who said that? Betty
Betty
Wright?
Wright.
What Betty
What
Wright
y'all,
said
what,
that?
the honorable Dr. Umar, he even said
Honorable.
that's why these athletes end up with white women.
Yeah, I seen that
Ooh.
clip when he said
Because
that
black women do not
But
date
I don't-
potential.
I don't know where we going with
I
this,
don't
Daddy.
think that
I
because
don't
I'm
think that
knowing
either.
even like she said.
Where we going
black
with
women-
this, man?
I'm
Oh,
shutting
no.
up.
Black women
No, that's
that,
not why athletes date white women.
Uh-oh.
Black
Tell me
women
why.
that are successful.
Come on with it.
Even date down because
Mm-hmm.
we are still trying to see. Me and Coco talked about this on our podcast. Like even because they called me, they thought I was silver spoon like in school.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, I'm still trying to prove to everybody else around me, nah, I can hang around niggas that ain't shit. Watch, I can date this nigga that. Cause look, I'm still a human, but like we got our shit together over here. Like women, it's an emotion thing, like an emotional connection. Like they don't want to feel like they better than somebody.
Not
They want
all
to give it a
women, but
chance.
some.
Not all women,
Yeah.
but some
Women are
especially-
more
but-
open to giving chances
Yeah,
than
I'm
men.
especially
they
successful.
are.
women.
Yeah,
They want to
women
give it
are-
a chance because they
yeah.
don't want to put themselves up here in a box
Yeah.
with these niggas that's CEOs. They feel like they can talk to them anyway. They disrespectful. They cheat. So they like, let me try somebody that might be a little more respectful. That might handle my emotions, but he ain't making that much. Like we
Just to
very
have a
lenient.
man.
I don't
I
know,
think
I mean-
women are very lenient.
Too
But-
lenient.
And
shit.
but
Women
to
in
my-
Houston,
to
though.
your-
We
to
talking
your-
Houston,
To your point, see,
Houston, Texas.
To your point,
in the country.
you have to get burned. You have to get burned by niggas who you been trying to reach at that status first.
You do. It's a process.
So that still just makes the point that in your first initial decision, you tried to get a man who's up here at your same status.
But that's all.
Really.
That goes into just not knowing better. You learn as you go.
Yeah.
Some of them women don't even be trying to get no man at a higher level because first of all, we got to deal with the self-esteem of a lot of women. A lot of women, no matter how much they making, they have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
A lot of women don't even feel like they worthy of that type of man. So that is why initially, no, they're not going for that man. They're going for what they feel they're worthy of, regardless of the money that they have. Because a lot of times you could be up here and all that, but you might still feel like, oh, I'm dark skinned or I'm big, I'm heavy set. So
that's true, because a man to get money, a man to be ugly or whatever, and as soon as he get the money, he feel like he can get anybody.
A white woman.
You feel me? Like he gonna shoot his shot at whatever.
That's what it is.
So I agree with that part. Yeah,
one thing men do that do wrong is they'll like, let's just say they are the low on the totem pole dude, the last pick or the leader or whatever, for lack of better words. They'll get the money, get themselves up there, and then they go try to fuck with the women that didn't want them women.
Exactly.
That's
the white women.
But that's ego.
A woman
It's
that
ego?
wouldn't look at you at your lowest.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the athlete effect is.
Not even.
I don't know if that's what. But you know what? I don't know if that's what the athlete effect is, especially the ones that's coming from the hood, the ones that don't even have access to white women anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Look at LeBron.
But
Perfect example.
Okay, what about him?
Perfect example. LeBron and Savannah met when he was 16, and she grabbed that nigga and she ain't let him go.
Right.
But vice versa. Look at somebody like Travis Hunter.
Look at Kevin Hart,
who the black girls said was lame. Kevin Hart cheated well up until his marriage.
Kevin Hart cheated on a dark skin woman, and when they got a super light woman,
that was different though.
And this
Light skins will do it,
but
man.
that's the thing. The men, they go get this. They get this money, and they get what they feel like they never could have because they feel like that makes them superior as their counterparts.
Yes.
White men.
Because black women,
I can agree with that.
Because black women, no matter strong black women,
that.
no matter how much money you got, we still gonna be equal. You feel me? Yeah. And I feel like they go out and get a woman that's gonna bow down to them and make them feel like you said, like you're superior, like I'm the king, I'm by this and that. You feel me?
And now I can get the same woman that the person that owned the team can get.
Yeah,
fact.
So we the same now. That's how they feel.
Some women, and especially white women, are trained, like they are groomed up to be like to be servitude to niggas, to be that kind of like
taken care of.
But that's country like southern stuff though, right?
No.
You think they still they still do that?
Because it's the same thing like they were just saying. Like black women will go out here and they will work hard and all of that and still feel like they're not worthy of getting that type of man that they deserve. But like they said, other races, they're trained up.
Yeah, they know that they're supposed to be shooting.
This is what you're supposed to be getting.
Right on.
Yeah. This is what your mama had nothing less than a 6-figure nigga.
Exactly.
So you supposed to get, you know what I'm saying? Or you disowned.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can go out and have 6 figures yourself as a black woman and
still
go get Ray and your mama gonna be like, all right, that's what she like.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like,
but they mama and daddy is telling them ahead of time, hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck no, you
they
ain't
arranging marriages and all to get the money.
They are arranging them.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know why old boy can't see. What's his name?
I mean,
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
You talking about Travis?
But that's a different situation though for him. You feel me? Like that's something that, you know, in his situation, he young.
Yeah,
he young, and he probably ain't, you know what I'm saying? He probably ain't dated nobody else.
True.
You feel me? Like that. And then like you said, like what he wanted, like you just said, what he wanted, he could never get.
Yeah,
so the first time he was ever
to get, gonna hit him like a goddamn.
But you had to go back there and buy it.
What you mean he could never get?
So whatever. So
she had already said she wouldn't fuck with him first. He could not have got her in the beginning.
But everybody looked at him the same way. Black women, Hispanic women, everybody thought he was a lame nigga.
It probably was a black girl that was just as lame as him that would have gave him the time of day.
Travis Hunter is what, 20, 21?
Yeah,
they've been together for 5 years, so we that's kitty.
No, them niggas shooting outside their range. He was shooting outside his range until he got into that range.
I mean, just to be 100, she not fine. You know, we just don't just put that.
That goes to the point that it ain't even about them getting women
That's
because
fine. It's
they
about
getting
what
them
they
because how they make them
you
feel.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
what they think that what they think their status is when they get them.
And that's
Yeah.
a disconnect
Their status is
between
not
black
the same
men
when you just
and
marry
black
a
women. Because
black
black men, we out here going for what looks good, not what make us feel good.
But we can say the same thing in terms of he dated somebody who was willing to be with him through his potential and on his journey.
Yeah, his potential though it might be different from the next nigga potential. He's potentially number one pick. So
I mean,
that's
yeah,
different.
but-
Do you
but
think
it's
that?
the- but it's the same, though.
But it ain't too many women out here
We
that.
talking about 5 years. He played 3
Is your
years of
argument
college
that black
football.
women don't date for potential?
Black women don't. Unless
That's what he said,
unless they're at the same level potentially as the man.
No, that's
Hell
not
nah.
true.
We do too much picking up. It's probably nowadays you might be seeing a lot less of it.
But
Because people are starting to realize, but if you check the track record,
Yeah, facts.
we done held niggas down way longer than supposed to. I mean, I gave my nigga my stimulus check. What are we talking
Damn.
about?
I'm so proud of you for doing that.
I gave him my stimulus check.
Because I need me one.
On
to
a stimmy.
You know
Hey
what
man,
I'm saying?
hopefully, I mean, I don't know. I can't call it, to be honest with you, because I feel like Hakeem feel, and I understand where y'all coming from.
Yeah,
Because I guess as men, we don't see it that way.
yeah.
As far as experience is concerned, y'all women, y'all see it y'all way.
So would y'all date a white woman or marry a white woman? Would you marry a white woman?
So
Or you date off of how you feel about a person?
it doesn't matter to me. I've dated white women, Hispanic women.
Are we just
What
gonna
are
cap
you-
it to white women, or
Yeah, are we talking like yes or
interracial
no,
dating?
or what we talking about here?
Are we just
Are you
gonna
dating
say
outside
white
your
women?
race?
Well, I'm
That doesn't
Yeah.
bother me. I mean, yeah, that's
I
that's
date
no.
outside. I date outside of my
I'm
race,
not
but I
asking
don't
about-
date. I don't date white
You asking
women.
about white?
White women, yeah.
White women? No, I don't date white women.
I mean, I don't think it matters, but
It do.
why you say that?
It does matter.
I mean, hey man, I'm half white.
You.
FYI, so maybe that got something
I'm
to do
not.
with it.
You not dating married
No,
white women?
I'm not ever marrying outside my race.
Okay.
And people can take it how they want to, but I need somebody who
Understand
who understand me, and black women have been through enough, and I want to be one of the ones
Yeah.
that help them out of it.
Just like we
So
said, them
I'm
white
not
people,
gonna-
mama
you know
groomed
what
them
I'm
up.
saying?
My people groomed me to say we
Yeah.
date blacks. We
Yeah.
we date
Blacks
inside.
My
only.
daddy did too.
Yes.
Blacks only pies.
My auntie said that
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Black women been through enough struggle and turmoil, and I'm finna be one of the ones that's gonna say
Yeah,
enough.
you on the pull up.
So I ain't. Yeah,
You on the
no,
pull up.
I'm
That's
not never
cool,
marrying
man.
outside my
That's
race.
cool.
I'm not racist. Y'all can feel how y'all want to feel.
No, it's
I'm
not. They
never
don't
They finna
feel
clown
racist.
us.
They
I'm not
don't
never
know.
doing
ain't
it.
racist.
They finna- we
Remember
finna
when
get
we was on
clowned on
YouTube Live
TikTok.
that day, they told me I was racist because I was talking about interracial relationships.
Oh shit, that's all right. We finna get some of it too.
Yeah,
know.
If you, I mean,
I mean,
more
to-
power to
to
you.
each
If
his
you,
own.
whoever
But
you
if you
love,
don't
Nobody call
is
the
who you
Indians
love.
racist when
Exactly.
they,
When they
don't
only-
nobody call the Indian people racist when they
That's
refuse to let their kids date outside.
I'm like
their
this.
race.
This is what I just don't like. I don't like people who date outside their race and then specifically talk down on their race.
Yeah.
If you're gonna date outside your race,
What do you
just
mean?
show
Like,
that.
give me an
Like
example.
saying like, oh well, what's it called? Like just talking about black women.
Like, I got this white woman
this
because black women don't do this.
Black, she
X,
doesn't.
Y, and
She's
Z,
not
you know?
argumentative like black women. Like
Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you, it's your preference of what you want, but just
Do
don't
what
try
you
to
wanna
put
do.
down. Your
Another
own
group of
people,
people,
because
yeah.
then now you racist to yourself. You feel me? Like
I mean, hey,
but
make sure y'all checking out all the episodes. Drama Kings podcast and Couple Conversation.
Facts.
Very healthy exchange here today. We might not have it solved. It might be solved. I don't know because
Nah, I'm looking at Ken a different
we
way.
finna,
No, just-
I feel like this thing, and we've said this more than one time on this platform. It's ongoing. It's forever evolving. It's forever changing.
yeah.
The way it was back in, like you said, your mama raised you up, ain't like it is now today. And we here on the front line seeing it and experiencing it. It's a whole different thing, y'all. Oh, you married? Y'all don't married. Me and Rob ain't married. So we have to deal with the struggles and turmoils of all kinds of shit. But it is what it is, man. Let us know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Couple Conversations, Drama Kings podcast.
Like,
That
we
was another
appreciate y'all for real though
We
for
so
coming
do.
through.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
y'all for
man.
having
Thank y'all
us.
so
This was
much.
great. Y'all
This
got
was
to
a
go
good
on that
conversation.
show.
For sure.
I know.
We coming.
We coming.
You know what I'm saying? We coming.
The clock that T.
Clock that
You know what
T.
I'm saying?
We going, y'all.
We gone.
Bye, y'all.
Deuces.